To you by some fantastic women. Laughter is just moments away, so let's dive into the humor. 1. I'm on a whiskey diet. I've lost 3 days already. 2. Why don't women need more than one bookmark? Because the sports section is in the middle. 3. Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. 4. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands. 5. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right. 6. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. 7. I was addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around. 8. I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. 9. Can February march? No, but April, May. 10. I'm writing a book. I've got the page numbers done. 11. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. 12. Want to hear a construction joke? Sorry, I'm still building it. 13. I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough. 14. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. 15. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. 16. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. 17. I'm not lazy. I'm just in energy-saving mode. 18. I know I'm a procrastinator. I'm just not sure when I'll get around to fixing it. 19. I tell dad jokes, but I don't have any kids. I'm a faux PA. 20. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right. 21. Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house? Of course. A house doesn't jump at all. 22. I don't need a hairstylist. My pillow gives me a new hairstyle every morning. 23. The best time to add insult to injury is when you're signing somebody's cast. 24. I started out with nothing, and I still have most of it. 25. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. 26. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving isn't for you. 27. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. 28. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. 29. The early bird might get the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. 30. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands. 31. I'm in shape. Round is a shape, right? 32. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. 33. What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Oops.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
I thought you'd send me this so I could come up before we started, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
It's
But,
not gonna happen.
yeah. Well,
Hey, everyone.
Go ahead. You talk.
Hello, welcome to CheckouttheRileys. We're here for a chit chat. Big E, hello. OG, hey you, Merry Christmas to you.
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Ronnie? Who else is in the comments? My
Big
phone's
E.
acting weird. Yeah, I seen Big E was there and OG.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Hokey pokey, do the hokey pokey. You turn yourself around.
Well, I turned myself around today. It was flurries out here today. First time I've seen a snowflake in years.
Did you cry?
When that wind was hitting me, I don't own a coat yet, so it was cold as crap out there. I had 2 shirts on, and it was, like 29 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's cold.
Chasing Tail, hello. Welcome.
Chasing tail in the house. That's right, OG. God is the same today, tomorrow, yesterday, and forever, right?
That is so.
What's up, Brett? Glasgow in the house. What's up, Brett?
What's up, Brett?
Tim
Merry Christmas,
D.
Tim D.
You know what? I shared this in the Hamsters group, and then you shared it in the Hamsters group. I was like, where?
I didn't. I
Huh?
didn't. I didn't get the chance to share anything.
You did.
I swear I didn't. I
Well,
swear.
it came from you, I think.
You're imagining things, man.
Uh,
Hey, Biggie, Merry Christmas! I
uh,
seen you in the market today. Was it today? Or it's just late? I seen you. Wow, man. I don't get the guts to go to that type of market.
what in Thailand?
Mm-hmm. Too crowded. Maybe they went to that
Well,
place not
we went to a
crowded.
small market in Thailand when we visited, me and you.
Yeah, but not the market that
No,
been.
no, not a big one, but it was a roadside market, I guess.
Yeah,
Hmm.
small one. Yes.
So I turned on this heater next to me. I'm trying to warm myself up before we get started. Might have to turn it off because it's like right next to me. Ronnie said you got some dumb jokes there.
Ah, come on. I'll try next time. Make a new one.
Bam! It came come over YT as a notification. Yeah, good, good, good.
Yay.
Well, we hope. Since ever since we got messed up and we got deactivated or whatever, stuff isn't like our videos aren't going out that well. Like when we post a video, we might get 50 views on it now. It's like it's not going out that well anymore. So I don't know how to change that, but all we can do is try and keep hacking at it. You guys keep sharing us out and oh, there he is. There he is.
Almost
Out
as
to
bad as.
Orion. Yo,
Hey, brother. What's up?
I'm freezing in Indiana. Freezing.
Tim said these jokes are almost as bad as my jokes. Yeah. That's what I get when I hang out with Tim Dizak.
Oh man, bad jokes. Huh?
Yeah. It always depends on friends, right?
Yeah. I think Ronnie needs to refresh. I think he's behind.
They are not promoting your channel.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're not promoting us anymore. So you guys help us out. Promote us as much as possible, much as you can.
I
We
put
we
a StreamYard link there if you guys want to come up.
um, I'm already up, but yeah. Hopefully one of these days it gets back on track. It's 69 degrees.
And that's tin for you.
Oh man, he's he's rubbing it in. He's rubbing it in, Mars. He's rubbing it in. Mm. It was 29 out there when I was out there earlier, and flurries, and the wind is just cutting like a knife. Like man,
Yeah, every time I miss you and I want to go to Indiana, I remember the winter. It erased all of my
like forget it. I don't miss him that.
longings. I like no, no, thank you.
Uh,
17 degrees. I trade you 17 degrees here.
Code, I got my heat dancing. Yeah, I got a heat. Never before. Back when we lived in America, uh, I never had like a heater like in the room or anything. Mercy did sometimes, but I never did. But I do now.
Hey, Maximus.
Welcome in.
Thank you for sharing, Brett.
29 Celsius.
Put Celsius so it's lower. Good
Uh,
job.
so it looks cold.
Right. I had to wear socks with my flip flops.
Lordy.
Oh no.
Yep. I'm gonna have to find me a coat though one of these days.
24 F Fahrenheit.
I spent last week being sick, so the weather got to me enough that I got sick from it. Ronnie, it's below freezing. Yeah, it's below freezing here. It's 29. Where my brother was working at today, he said there's huge snowflakes coming down, but
Wow.
the ground's not cold enough for them to stick real good yet. So everybody wants a white Christmas. That's what people around here wish for, and I'm like, no, please,
No, thank you, please.
no.
Should be like in the Philippines, we put styrofoam snow.
Uh, I'm
I
not.
met with my I
I'm
met
not.
with my
Huh?
go ahead.
I said I'm just not ready for it. Give me another 5 months, and I might be ready.
Maybe 2 or 3, but you came there, no adjustment
Yeah,
time. So it was like you when I went there last
24.
November.
Well, yeah, 24 in his area. Yeah, it was 29 when I was out earlier. I don't know. It's probably a lot colder than that now. It's getting dark or got dark already. So, um, yeah, but I went by my mom and dad's grave today, and I met up with a friend of mine for breakfast, and that kind of stuff. Huh?
That was today.
Yeah. So it's Monday here right now. So I was out for Monday. What is it? Sunday is Christmas Eve, and then Monday is Christmas. Is that
I will be the driver in the farm.
you're gonna be a driver for who?
Get them, go back, get them.
Were they having a Christmas party?
Mm. The teachers, the teachers in Jabez school
Job
is
it.
going, yeah, is going to have a Christmas party there, overnight Christmas party.
Wow.
So they gave me gas money to take them back and forth to the place
Oh wow.
on the 23rd, and I think we're gonna stay there for Christmas. I won't feel so lonely here.
Yeah.
Three of us. What the
Shaban Lisa D.
what the grand Whoa,
D.
yay, thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
blessing.
Thank you very
Man, we
much.
haven't seen Lisa D in a minute.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Lisa D. Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah. But we haven't been on here as much as we used to be. So,
Right, right. Hey, Lisa.
so yes, I'm a Colts fan. Colts beat the Steelers. My friend was watching. My friend is a big time Steelers fan, and
Yeah.
the Steelers were up 13-0, and but he's having a surgery this week, and I told him I was going to be praying for him, and he
I
said, "Well,
tell
you better pray for the Colts." I said, "Okay, I'm praying for the Colts now," and then right then, suddenly, that was the last points the Steelers scored, and the Colts took over the game. He said, "You can quit praying anytime." I said, "I'm sorry."
H2H gonna have a first Christmas with his.
Oh,
Hey, we're happy for you,
yeah,
H2H,
so happy.
for you.
But he's gonna be there soon. Uh-oh. Well,
Oh,
let us
oh,
know if you guys are coming to Mindanao. Mindanao. I
yeah,
I know they might not be able to, but
right, yeah. Whoa, Armani. Thank you, Armani.
welcome in. Thank you. Forget the Colts, go Lions. Oh my goodness, who
Oh
is that?
no. Uh-oh. My Bears gave up 10 points fourth quarter lead. So disappointed. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that, Maximus.
Didn't the Bears beat the Lions the other day? Speaking of the Lions.
Mabuti naman, Armani. Malungkot ang Christmas ko, pero okay lang.
Yes.
Sa
Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for your blessings. We really appreciate it. It's a it's a rough Christmas for us being apart, but we really appreciate you
Hello,
guys.
Gina Acosta.
Daddy Bam, what's happening?
Hey,
Is that John Balut? He's
who
daddy
is that?
today.
Oh, hey, guess who's here? Hey, Brett. What's up? Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
I didn't even know it was John Balut until like a couple days ago.
That he's
Hey,
going
Brent's
daddy.
girl.
Yeah, because he changed his name probably like 30 or 40 times on YouTube. I don't know. He changed the name so much that he had to say, "Oh, it's me, John," for me to know it's him half the time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
confusing.
tricky.
But yeah, the Bills won. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Bills beat up on the Cowboys. I see.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a close game, probably within like a touchdown or something. But then it's just like a weird NFL weekend because they had like 3 games on Saturday.
Yeah. That's when I watched football this week, since that's when the Colts played. So
Yeah, and the
Lisa,
Pittsburgh had a
where are
13-0 lead, and then the Colts scored every point after that.
yeah.
who you asking, Lisa? Where are you?
Oh,
JP.
me. I'm back in Indiana right now. My father had passed away, and we're here trying to take care of.
That was a couple months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we're taking care of that stuff. So I don't have my first court date till February, so it's going to be a while before I get to go back.
Oh, before you can go back to the Philippines.
Yeah, or whatever we decide to do, it's going to be after February before we know. So, and I don't. My
Please.
finances aren't where I can just keep flying back and forth.
Well, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
Probably like $1,200 or $1,500
Yeah.
Right.
to fly back.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that, but
You'd save money to fly from where you are because I'd probably be a few $100 more for me to fly to the Philippines.
I don't know. I gotta fly. I can't just fly from Indianapolis. I gotta fly to like Chicago or somewhere else, and then
Or
fly.
LA or something,
So
yeah.
that's where it costs. I gotta hit double flights.
Or New York, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no direct flight here either, I don't think.
Brent,
Even though we have a fairly big airport. It's like
Brent's world don't believe what PLDT is saying, okay? It became worse.
It become worse. Yeah.
what is PLDT?
That's the internet provider for a lot of the Philippines.
Oh, okay. I
Kinda
know they have
Kind of like Comcast and.
oh, okay. Because Comcast is only on the West Coast, right? I think.
We had Comcast. I don't know what we got now here. Maybe Infinity or something like that.
It's the same thing. They just call it
Yeah.
Xfinity.
Yeah.
I think it's what they call the company now too. I think. I don't know.
12
But
to
it's good internet though. I have Xfinity and I get like $40 a month and I get like around 220 download and 11 upload, which is fast enough
That's
for
good. I don't know what it costs here. No idea.
paperless billing. Like if you live in the United States and you have Comcast go paperless, you'll save $10 a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been watching the NFL and it's like the Seahawks are playing tonight in like
Mm.
a little over an hour, and they have to beat the Philadelphia Eagles to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Mm-hmm. They're playing the Eagles?
Mm-hmm. And I think Seahawks are going to lose. To tell you the truth, they've lost 4 in a row. they were like the third seed in the NFC 4 weeks ago.
Right. No,
They would have been if the season stopped then, because they were 6-3. Now they're 6-7.
JG says I'd be working 12 to 15 hours a day if I was you, Bill. Trust me. If I could find somebody to hire me, maybe a Burger King or something would, but then I had to find a way to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, school.
I live out where the bus don't go. Or I don't live, but that's where I'm staying.
Yeah, Starlink's expensive though.
Yeah, God helps those.
Filipinas, it would be.
Right, that's right.
Starlink's like $100 a month for anybody,
Starlink, yeah.
and then you got to pay like I think $5.99 for all the equipment, like up front. Because I think you got to get I think you have to get a satellite dish, right?
Yeah, I think so. Something.
Because it's satellite internet, but you're guaranteed to get like a good speed no matter where you live. You could live out in the mountains,
Yeah.
and get probably like 100.
I know a guy that's got it in West Virginia. This guy that I follow, who's a prepper or living off the grid, whatever you want to call it, and he's got Starlink there, and it's not that good. So.
They say it's supposed to be good everywhere, but they probably need to put more satellites up in the sky still.
Timmy.
I says Timmy. But yeah, but if you live anywhere, like it's kind of funny. Like I remember my brother was living in a house like years ago, probably like 7 years ago, and he lived not that far out and from a major or a fairly decent sized town. He lived in a town called Black Diamond, and they couldn't even get cable internet at that freaking place.
Yeah.
He was using dial up. It was on a 2-lane highway, and I'm like, this house is off a 2-lane highway. I'm like, what? You can't even get freaking cable internet? Yeah, no. I wonder why. I went over to his house when he was living in that house when he was engaged at the time. He was not engaged anymore, but he was living at the house. And I went over there one time, and I'm like, "Are you trying to connect to the internet?" He goes, "Yeah, it's so slow." And I go, "What? Do you have dial up?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's all we can get. Dial up." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, dial up, man.
Yeah, and it's all slow, and then now the house he's living in, of course, is in a different city, and he has the same internet I have, the exact same internet package and Xfinity, because he tried. My brother tried probably about, I don't know when it was, like maybe 6-7 months ago. He tried the T-Mobile internet. I don't know if you ever heard of that. T-Mobile's been promoting their internet for like a year and a half, 2 years now, and you get a little round like Wi-Fi router or whatever, and then you're supposed to get good speeds. And then my brother tried it, and half the time you couldn't connect to it, so he gave it up. So he was paying I think like $40 or $50 a month for the T-Mobile. And the T-Mobile, it would even tell you, because I went over to the house sit one time, like probably 5 or 6 months ago, and it would tell you right on the thing, "Oh, you're getting 4 bars right on the front of the freaking router." And then like I was trying to connect to the internet. It wouldn't connect for like an hour.
Yeah.
But he was
Brett
on the
says
border of where the
700
signal would be good to get T-Mobile internet. Like,
a month.
you know, because when you got a scholarship to play football, I know my brother had a partial scholarship for javelin at Highline Community College. They paid like half his tuition, but then he didn't like school enough, so he only went there 1 year and quit. Plus, too, his throwing coach was like a really good, and I remember that University of Washington like took him. That was like 90. When was that? Like 97.
Ronnie, you got a stream internet? Ooh.
Must be nice for me.
Yeah, Verizon has internet too. It's the same type of thing. You pay. It's like data, what you pay, kind of.
Yeah, that's how we have internet in our house in Davao. You got to just buy the data.
I think that's how T-Mobile does it. And it's like data because it's like 5G, like your phone is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's a router, but it's kind of like a hotspot, is what it is. I think.
H2H, I can't wait to see the videos. You know what you guys end up doing while you're there.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you upload some YouTube videos, right?
I haven't uploaded anything for like a week and a half or something, I think.
Yeah.
Last thing I uploaded was a hack sandwich I made because I had leftover ribeye steak, and then I just like I got some hoagie buns, so I'm gonna hoagie rolls, so I'm gonna just like slice it up about 1/8 of an inch thick, and I put a bunch of like garlic mayonnaise on both sides of the bread, and then I just put some sharp cheddar cheese and then the steak. And what it was there's a grocery store called Grocery Outlet, and it was like a little less than $20 for 2 1 pound ribeyes, and then they were already marinated with like this herb like marinade. And so I just cooked them one day and then I ate on them for like 3 meals. And then so I just made the sandwich and uploaded it. I do hacks like that sometimes. I have like leftover meat 7s, Amazon Fires. They're the worst because they have a version of Android, but it's like a modified version of Android. So like I can show you it like right here. Got a crappy screen too. This one has only got a 720p screen, and then it's got like
your work gave that to you.
My work, they're like $60 for the 32 gig, and then it has low PPI, which is pixel per square inch screen. You know, they're not, and then it's only 720. And then what it is, it says it has kind of Android, but it's called Fire OS. And what that is it's a modified version of Android, so you don't get Google. No Google apps are available on this freaking thing. And then the YouTube, I can show you if I can unlock it. If I can unlock it right. I've only used it a tiny bit.
I definitely wouldn't buy a tablet. I mean,
look at the YouTube.
Like having
I don't know if I can darken the screen.
I already can't type on my phone. What?
This one, the YouTube, it isn't even the real YouTube logo. The app, it's not even 100% the real YouTube. Like if I go to a stream on this thing, no chat shows up. And then I Googled it like last week, and I go, what's the deal? And then they go, well, you can't have chat on a Amazon Fire device. Amazon Fire.
Are they for like kids?
An 8, a 10, and an 11 tablet, and then of course the 11 is like the 150 or something like that. But yeah, the only thing these are good for is like an e-reader, and that's it, because they're only in 720 too.
How's the Philippines? He's up there in northern Mindanao. So.
No, it's a 7-inch tablet.
Last I've seen him.
Okay. They're like $70. Because most people say they're just good for using them as e-readers.
Yeah.
Read books. Because they're only, because most tablets, there's only like a couple tablets out there that actually are fast. I think only has 2 gigs RAM. Because the thing's slow. Like my phone has 6 gigs of RAM, and it's like way faster. You can just notice it by scrolling on the screen and hitting the apps. It takes like more than twice as long to load them.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't buy an Amazon Fire tablet unless you are only going to use it for, well, you buy the like the 8 and the 10, which are 1080p and have a little bit faster processors and stuff, but they'd be good for like watching. The 8 would be good for like watching movies and the e-reader. The 8 one, this one's has a crappy screen compared to my phone. You know, my phone's not even the best screen, and it has a 1080 screen, 1080p.
What's
I
that?
think that's the American, right?
You're American?
Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Like some of my family members went gray, like about the same time I did started going gray. One of my uncles was completely gray, probably like in his mid to late 40s. The one that still has cancer. Yeah. He started going gray when he was in high school, he said. I remember talking to him about it last year, and he goes, yeah, my first gray hair I got when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Just depends. Like I knew a kid that, well, he got expelled from my high school because he was like not a good kid, but he.
Back in the old day, like big phone. Hello.
They had the big phones back in the day. The original cell phone was a box you carried around with a strap, and then it had a.
I thought that was the one you put on your backpack. Like, hey, wait a minute, somebody's calling me.
Yeah, it was like about this big. It was like about that big, and then you carried it on your side with a strap, and you strapped it like this, and you carried it, and it had like a hand thing you hold with like a coiled cord, I think, like the old school type of like corded phones.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up, share us out, guys. And,
Thank you.
we're trying to get this our channel fixed. Ever since we got in trouble, our videos don't go out to people anymore, or it's hard to get noticed.
So what happened?
Well, I did some stuff, and I put up some videos, and they banned us. And
You got a copyright strike?
No, they just took away our monetization and took us off the rotation. And
I know someone else got the monetization taken away like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Love Lines, if you know who she is.
No, I don't know.
Augie Poggy goes to her. Who else knows her that you would know? Risa Bezerte knows her.
Yeah. I might have seen her, but I don't recall.
Yeah, she usually streams like middle of the night. It's probably why you never see her. She streams like 12, 1, 2 in the morning.
PJB in the house.
Like PJB, but yeah, she got her monetization taken away too.
Yeah. So ever since we did that,
she's got like
we just got it back, but we're trying to redo our channel now. So whatever you guys can do to help us, maybe watch some videos, play a playlist, something. Start getting us noticed again. But
share out their streams and videos.
If we put a video up right now, we're lucky to get 50 views on it. I mean, it's that's really low numbers, right?
Yeah, it's really low. Yeah, even on my low videos, I still get like 100 and something.
Right.
Because they're hit or miss. Like the videos, anyways. You could have like, I have like almost 10,000 subs now, and my videos upload are hit or miss. So some will do like 1, 2K. Some will do like a couple hundred, or not even that. Just depends. Like, well, when I was in Detroit,
they're suppressing a lot of channels. Yeah, Brett's. I'm trying to learn from you because I see you get some good numbers as far as your videos.
Yeah.
The type of format that you do. Hey, keep at it. Keep going.
One thing about it, like you could do one video it's like interesting. It's like when I did at the museum of like these super rare cars and like this really cool house gets like not super great views, and then I do a short of when me and my dad went to Detroit, and we went to this cheesesteak restaurant. They still like sandwiches and cheesesteaks, and I just scanned around the restaurant for like, I don't know, it was 10, 15 seconds, whatever it was. Took my phone and went like this, literally in the restaurant, just scanned like really slow, got like 3K views.
Yeah. Well, that You know, when you do shorts, that's a whole different factor. You know.
Yeah, it was a
It's
short.
way different. Yeah.
It was like 10, 15 seconds or something. And then that one was Lefty's cheesesteak. I think it started in like Detroit, but then it branched out to like other states, I think. They have pretty good food.
30, yeah.
And it was literally like the hotel we stayed in. It was like in the same parking lot, but like about maybe 50 yards or something from the hotel.
Mark is trying to dog me here, saying I don't look young. Look how young I look, especially with my long hair. This is the first time I grew my hair out since I was a teenager, guys.
I've never had super long hair.
I'm trying to look young. I'm not with my wife right now, so I'm growing it out.
If if you took this beard off, you will be way younger than me. But you don't have skin.
I don't know what my chin looks like anymore, so I'm afraid.
Like it's all neck.
I'm just a big neck. I look like a turtle.
I had the app.
It looks like the Lord.
That beard. The Lord.
Yeah, especially if your beard's going gray, you'll look younger. Like my beard's going gray too.
Yeah,
mine's going gray for like 7-8 years.
I didn't bleach it out this year. I didn't play Santa so much. I mean, a little bit on TikTok, but
yeah, because normally
I'm not out playing Santa.
Give out like gifts to kids.
I don't have a car, so I'm not going anywhere.
So are you living with like your kids or something right now?
You know the car.
My brother.
You used to give gifts for 3 years, so people know the car and been waving to me. Like, why do people wave at me?
Yeah, everybody's looking for you.
Like, oh man, I forgot. You've been using the car for so long. They know that it's Christmas, so you've given away gifts. Like, oh shit, I'm going to the mountain this Christmas.
I'm gonna go hide.
I'm gonna go hide. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you think you're a celebrity. You're like, there's Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, past gray and went to white. I wish mine would go white though. If it went white, it'd save me some trouble. But I got so much different colors in my beard and facial hair. I don't know if it all
noticed with guys. Generally, I noticed my beard started going gray before my hair on my head did.
Yeah, I think my hair is trying to jump out right now, so I keep trying to convince the ones in the front to stop it.
The gravity, gravity works, so all
my
the
forehead
hair
is big enough, stop it.
There's some people that like keep rocking the like dreadlocks, even though their hairline is like in the middle of their head now, like Stevie Wonder. He's a cool dude and everything, but his hairline's like way up here now.
Yeah, that's how Snoop Dogg is.
His hair is going like same with LeBron James. He's been losing his hair probably for like 5-6 years or something, because he used to wear a headband to cover up his like receding hairline. That's why he wore that sweatband on his for like a few years, and then he just said screw it.
Yeah, it was Flurries. I went out today and it was Flurries or whatever. I posted a quick video on my Facebook of it, the snow coming down, but it hasn't like snowed yet here.
It's like right now, it's like sunset right now here. The sun's already setting and it's only 4:25 p.m.
Yeah.
Almost the shortest day of the year will be in a few days.
Yeah, the 21st.
It goes up 2 minutes every day. The sunset will go up 2 minutes until it hits the longest day of the year in June.
Well, PJB, it's my brain. It's getting bigger, so my forehead
Hey,
is
the bright side, those people that have big forehead, they're very smart.
no, they're not.
I don't know about that.
I know some dumbasses that
Why?
have bald head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know some dumbasses that have big foreheads.
Makes sense, huh? Good to see you guys. Yeah. We'll see you next time, Mark.
Mm-hmm. But it's better than I look at it. Gray's better than going bald.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
JG
if I had to
said,
choose,
woman with
I
big
don't like
forehead.
going gray, but gray's better than
Women
going
with
bald.
big foreheads. Well, my
They
wife complains that her forehead is not very big.
they have camel toes. Big
What?
camel.
Huh? That's opposite.
What are you talking about?
Camel toes or something else.
Now, men, if they have big foreheads, they're very smart.
I
So
don't.
how about women?
My forehead ain't that big at all. I don't think. It's standard size forehead.
You still got a decent hairline. Mine's not decent anymore.
Yeah, I got a good, like, thick hair still. That's good. At least my hair's not going. I would be more upset if my hair was going bald
Yeah.
and going gray. Because gray, I'm like, some people go, "Oh, are you going to color it?" I'm like, no, I'm not going to color my hair. What? It'd be like,
That's what
30
all the
bucks
guys
a month.
in the Philippines do. They get these Filipina girlfriends or whatever, then they start coloring their hair.
Try to look
Like,
younger. Try to look
yeah.
like 10 or 15 years younger.
Yeah.
I met with my 25 years, man. My friends, close friends in college, and the day before we met, they were, they have all gray hair. So I said, hey, we had to color that hair. No counting of wrinkles.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My
Wrinkles can't be about unless you use like wrinkle cream, and then you can minimize them. But they're still going to be there.
Well, I'm getting old, so I look the part. So it's all right.
One thing about it, though, is like it's been a trend for a while now. Like these teenagers get the frosted hair. Have you seen that shit? It almost looks gray. Like if you're looking from like probably 60 feet away, it looks gray. And I'm like, I don't know why you're doing that, because you're going to go gray eventually. So you should just wait.
I've tried coloring my hair ever since.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be looking younger if you had a gray hair. You had to color it.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just want to get a haircut, and then I don't have to worry about coloring it. It'd be so low.
I have 5.
Most women color their hair if they start going gray. I know that because like my a lady I work with, she was coloring her hair for like years, and now she's like probably 3/4 gray, and she just like last year she just like left it. She's like, screw it, I'm not gonna keep coloring it every month and a half. Just let it go gray.
Here, locals, we stare at each other. We had the chance to, like, right now it's Christmas reunion. The Thanksgiving at church. So everybody's looking at how old you are, So you had to had to really color your hair, or you'd be like, they're blunt. They say, "Oh, you look so old.
You look so old.
Wow.
You're
You look
looking
so
fat.
Oh, what happened? You're older than your age." Like, man, what are greetings?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what happened to you? You have lots of problems? You look ugly. What happened on college days? You used to be popular.
So, did you make a video while you were with your college friends, Mars?
Not a lot.
Just TikTok videos, but you didn't make a YouTube video?
No. Yeah.
What did Hugh Jazz say? Hugh Jazz?
Usually, the cul-de-sac hairstyle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Throw your bald on top, but then you have the sides and the back that like go around.
I think that's what I'm going to end up getting.
Mm-hmm. You know what's even crazier? The people that rock what they call the skullet.
What is that?
It's like a cul-de-sac haircut, but then it's like you know, like maybe like down to your neck in the back, and it's called the skullet.
Like a gray beard looks sexy, yeah. You know
or
what? When I'm on TikTok, I have
got the
random
cul-de-sac with the
girls
rat
will
tail.
tell me to shave my beard off. I tell them to go do something. Like, you go shave your hair off, and I'll shave my beard. Like, why would you tell somebody you don't even know to shave? Like, you look more handsome if you shaved. Like, I'm not trying to attract you anyways. So
yeah, PJB, don't look at the mirror. If you have lots of mirror, you'll be realizing it every minute.
And like your hair too, you generally goes by your mom's side of the family. So if your mom's side of the family has a full head of hair, you're pretty much like probably 95% gonna have full head of hair when you get old. Like my grandfather, who died probably, I don't know when it was, like 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. My mom's dad that died, he had full hair when he died at 87.
That's good. I asked my number 2 son, his hair is getting light on the top. And I told him that it must be his mother's side of the family because, you know, my hair is not even. I mean, I got a balding spot, and then my forehead is growing, but I didn't do that. He's 21 years old, and he's already getting light.
Oh,
But
wow.
my brother, both my brothers here, they went bald at 19, 20 years old. So
yeah, you generally start, from what I've heard, is most people go bald by the time they're 26. If you're going to start going bald, mostly, like my dad didn't start going bald on top until probably like early mid 40s, probably, because he's most of the way bald on top now. It's just like his older brother is like most of the way bald on top too.
Your face. What do you say? His face. He was told his face is so ugly. My hairline isn't
receding. It's running away from my face.
He's got jokes. He got jokes.
The dream is to
try not to look in the mirror. Problem is the man in the mirror is always looking at me.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do the gaslighting. Like, whoa, you're looking gorgeous.
I've seen women that go bald too. Like there's a lady at my that I work with. She's like going like really thin on top. Like she's got a thin skin on top.
Merry Christmas.
What does Brent say?
Has anyone asked you to feel your beard? I have, and they say it's so soft.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's so soft.
Yeah, they always ask me to fill my beard, and then while I'm with my wife and they're filling my beard, then they grab my ass too. So yes,
I want to say there's nothing there.
I've been publicly felt up in different ways all through the Philippines. Huh?
My dream is to rock an Edgar haircut, but alas, I'm stuck with the cul-de-sac.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Merry Christmas.
Michael Jackson, PJB?
Michael Jackson, yeah. So how's your son doing, Sean, by the way? The one that has, I can't remember what he had. He has some type of cancer. I can't remember. Like blood cancer or something.
We don't call bald people there bald. We call it shaggy. Shaggy. Shagi means shagitna means in the middle. There's none. Shagilid means there's none in the
Mm-hmm.
here. Shaggy. Good one, Timmy.
Well, that's good. He's been in the hospital for a while.
Get the reach around. Yes, they.
Not a foreigner here, Brent. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
In our area, they want to fill me up. They want to fill the package.
yeah.
Trust me. I don't know why.
Yep.
Oh, good to hear,
That's
Sean.
good to hear, Sean. Yeah.
I lived in a cul-de-sac from when I was maybe 6 years old or 7 until I was like 17. My childhood. We lived at the end of the cul-de-sac. Kind of at the end. It was like you're going in the cul-de-sac this way. We lived on the left side when you would go straight in. Yeah. On the left side, on the way back on the left side, across the street from the high school my brother graduated from. So my brother, like that was when they still allowed kids to go off campus during lunch. So my brother would just like walk across the street. It'd take him like a few minutes to like walk across the street, and he would just have lunch and then go back at the house. Now I think it's closed campus because they have like a gate they lock or something. Not let kids off. Lindbergh High School is what it's called, named after Charles A. Lindbergh, the pilot.
Bam! When I remember my friends saw my parents, my mom and papa.
Uh-huh.
So them, they're still the same exact when they met them 25 years ago.
Your parents still look the same?
Yeah. And skinnier, they manage to exercise every day. And then, and then my father said, they asked my father, what's your secret? And he said, walking. He's 72, but he can still climb the mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's 72. He said, walking? Nah, thank you.
Yeah. My mom walks and bikes and dragon boats. She's still pretty like in good shape.
Yeah, exercise really.
She could do like
a Filipino neighbor. Read that to me, Miss.
A Filipino neighbor I sold a goat calls me kalbo. I don't know what that means.
What is kalbo?
Bald.
Bald?
Yeah.
Timmy says.
Cul-de-sac can't afford the whole street.
Calaboo means bald.
It's been helping towards positive. Yes.
Good to hear, Sean.
Yes.
I think that's his oldest son, right? That's the one that has cancer, his oldest son. He was like 14 or something, I think.
We keep praying still, Sean.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people enjoy, this season, but hang in there, all of us have struggles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Forgot I turned off my camera. You guys need to see this pretty face.
In your life, you're too tall to be Santa's elf.
Right.
Santa's elf.
I know how it is, Sean. Like my uncle's still going through cancer treatment. You'll probably have to do it. Like they told him last year about this time, I think it was, or a little bit after. Maybe it was like beginning of this year. They told him he's probably gonna have treatment on and off the rest of his life. My uncle, he's 55. My mom's younger half brother. I'll see him in less than a week. I'll see him in a week. Christmas. Of course, he looks a little skinnier.
Don't measure her hair, her horn.
Coming.
I know she's a unicorn. So.
Oh wow, it's already been that long. Wow. Since he's had cancer. Wow.
Just stay positive, Sean.
Well, it's kind of hard too, but I mean,
But stay.
yeah.
There's always a way to go to that route, not to go.
Yeah.
Around us is all negative, so you had to just build a little bit of light there.
It is
And
hard
pray.
though.
Everything is hard.
Fried chicken horn is fantastic. What is a fried chicken horn?
Fried chicken horn. What?
There's a part of the chicken I don't know about.
I didn't know chicken had horns.
Thank you, Ronnie, for sharing us out. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Different season, but hang in there. Look up your friends that have.
Because my uncle that has cancer, he has a 20.
No, it's not a
26-year-old daughter. And then by like years ago, her mom passed away, and then her dad gets cancer, so it's like hard. And then like my mom, I wasn't really that super close to either of them, but my mom had a cousin and an uncle die within a week of each other, something like that. And then she had her brother get cancer, so it's like, oh man.
So in the Philippines, are parents allowed to homeschool? Well, we did. We did there for a while during COVID. We homeschooled. So.
Yeah, you can do it.
But we did it per America standards. So.
You can homeschool.
So I don't know if they homeschool.
You can homeschool anywhere if you want to.
But there's certain rules in certain places. So I think the Philippines aren't as hard on school like
Sean.
Other places.
Yeah, he was having when he first started getting cancer treatment, they switched him to what do they call it? The therapy type of cancer treatment, which gives you so you're not as tired, but it's a lot more money.
Yeah.
But of course, he looks a little skinnier than he did, and a little more pale. And he has to walk with a cane a lot. My uncle does.
From Walter Valdez.
Who's she talking about?
It's I think an actor.
Oh, he passed away
because of like depression.
Shoot himself, yeah.
You really don't know.
I just heard about one of my school friends that committed suicide. So.
I had a friend that was 13 that committed suicide. When we were in 7th grade, he didn't show up to school. He didn't show up to like his first period, and they were wondering where he was in second period. So they called like his home, nobody answered, and they had to call like his one of his. He had an older brother that was like in I think high school already, and then they called his older brother, his mom and dad, and someone went to his house and found him upstairs. He was working on his. He had one of those little smaller size mountain bikes you buy for kids, and then he. Was upstairs in the upstairs bathroom with the bike chain around his neck, and he was dead. He strangled himself, and he was 13 at the time. I remember I was in Cub Scouts with him, and I went over to his house. Other than that, I went to one of his birthday parties at his house, and we played basketball in his backyard. Shot hoops and stuff.
Marcy, what's up?
Paul Nelson was his name.
Did your kids get up?
They're up
here. The dogs hear the kids running around, so they want to eat.
Even famous people, that's one thing that's bad about it. You think, oh, it'd be really great to be super famous, but actually, it's a curse sometimes too, because you're always like watched when you go outside. Like if you're an A-list celebrity, it'd be hard. You walk out of your house and people are staring at you. You get in your car and people are staring at you. You go to the mall and people are mobbing you.
How do you know Tim?
But like some of the greatest like comedians committed suicide.
Do they have a mole in their face or something? Joke.
What does everyone want for Christmas? I want a new automatic
Water.
waterer for my goats.
Mhm.
What about y'all?
What I
What I
asked
want
for.
for Christmas, I can't have. So
Hmm. Well, what I really want for Christmas, no one can afford. So,
is that your wish?
hmm well, my dream is to have a McLaren F1 LM, but no one can afford one of those.
Yeah.
There was only like limited. There was not
Oh.
the regular McLaren F1. It was the Le Mans specs one they released like a few years later, and then it's the one that's last time went at auction like a few years ago. It went for $18.6 million.
I don't need nothing that expensive.
No, but then I wouldn't have nowhere to park it, even if I got that much car. I'd have nowhere to park it and probably get stolen.
Want a shiny penny.
Hmm.
I want a mercy sandwich. Right, Mercy?
Me, every time I go outside, there's lots of kids that go caroling and beg.
Oh,
Yeah,
big for like money or food.
right. And if I tell them, hey, go sing for me, they'll sing. Go dance for me. I'll give you 5 pesos. They'll dance too. Like, oh man. Yeah,
Maybe,
the joy of being a kid.
maybe you should go around and do it.
Hmm.
Go to your
Like,
neighbors, Merce.
Yeah, go caroling.
and
Uh,
I'm not that poor, baby. I'm poor, but not that poor. I'm broke,
not that
not
broke.
that
Mhm.
broke. Yeah,
You're broke,
I'm
but
still
not that broke.
thankful that I can able to give five
He's only
pesos.
semi broke.
A good
Right.
thing.
But no, the there used to be adults used to go around caroling when I was like a little kid. You see once in a while, you'd see like adults go around and carol, but not really anymore. They don't really do that in the United States anymore. Like go door to door
Last,
and do
last
caroling.
night, somebody had the band.
Oh, I
Carol.
seen that. I seen
No,
that. A band.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
where I grew up. Nobody be caroling. Nobody crazy enough.
no.
Tim.
especially now. And now where we live here,
I don't.
it's too far away from everybody.
Yeah.
We live on the outskirts of town, so it's kind of like country.
Some neighborhoods, in the United States, probably wouldn't want to go caroling because you might knock on the door and someone might shoot you.
Where I grew up, that's the case.
Like if you
Back,
go in
back
parts of
then,
Chicago.
and at the start of December 19, I start caroling. I make my own, the jingle, the
Yeah,
top of the bottle, and then I
yeah,
make it
bottle cap.
make sounds too. Yeah, I do
Mhm.
that, and every day I go at the same houses until 5. And then they keep saying, "You again?" You,
Hmm.
but they still give. They still give. They said they rather had, I think they rather had you go around their neighborhood, not to go out the area. So they're a giver before,
Mhm.
but now I don't know.
Could you make more caroling than you do? Yeah, right now we don't. We haven't been making nothing on
Could
YouTube.
make more caroling than you on YouTube. I'll try to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
I
just don't.
don't
Kids
like
caroling.
aggressive carolers. Yeah.
What do you mean aggressive carolers,
Well, it's
Brent?
like the aggressive beggars.
It's like the
Like they
ones
get
that
for
knock on
some
your door and they insist.
Yeah.
Pasko ay
The
sumo.
adults journey with
And they
what is it
insist on
journey?
caroling even if you don't want it.
But
The
mostly
adults still do it,
yes,
but most of
if
the kids, yeah. In
Mhm.
in our part of Mindanao, it's just the kids. I've never seen the. Well, I've seen like teenagers
usually if
before.
it's adult, you had to had a signature from the government because yeah, and then an invitation ahead of time, like give the envelope to the place you go to,
Uh,
so they can prepare the money for you, not 5 pesos.
Mhm.
They give you 500, since you're an adult. $10. People stare at my butt all the time. Good for you, Ronnie. if people show up caroling, what is the protocol? You have tip these fools, pay them to leave. If you think it that way, JG, they say you stop. Here's the money. Go away.
Yeah, like
People does
25
that.
pesos, go away.
The kids usually hang out around the gas station and they want to carol at your car.
Yeah, at your car.
So that was every time I would stop to get gas, I had to pay a kid caroling, and I'd always tell them, "Hey, I'm English. If you don't sing English, I don't pay. I have no money." Right?
They don't memorize the jingle bell. They make
Yeah,
upward.
yeah. So I'd have to end up singing them through a jingle bells.
Don't. Oh, right.
That's that's right, Ronnie. I do shaky shaky for the money. I went caroling as a kid. Oh, part of a church thing. Huh.
Yes, part of church thing
We
too.
never did. We never did.
Yeah, they do that, but they give it to the members of the church and have
Yeah,
the
we give it just back to the church fund to like do church activities.
My teenage what does huge say?
My teenage nephew asked me for a silicon female torso. He saw on the Instagram. I don't know what that even means.
What? Silicone female? I think he's trying to fake people out, and it's that thing that Mercy you showed me before where they put it on and makes them look like they're big. You put it on and you do your live stream and you have your boo boos.
Oh yeah. I like to have that one. I like to buy, and then you just wear it. Even guys have to put muscle already. Is that what it's called?
I think that's what it is. I don't know. Let's see. Not up here in the hills. Yeah. The one above that. No permits required. Yeah. We when you're out there in the boonies, you get away with a lot more, right?
Right. True.
But I don't think, unless somebody wanted to bust you, I don't think they would say anything. Maybe if you're aggressive.
Yeah.
Right.
But we still get those.
Brand's World said that they say 2 words and ask for money.
Yeah.
That's
we still
aggressive.
get those in some neighborhoods around here. We get those. What do they call those? The guys that wear the black pants, the white suit, and the backpack, and they're like Jehovah's Witness or Mormon, and then they walk or ride the bikes in neighborhoods, and they stop around sometimes.
That's how it is in Hawaii. I hadn't seen those in years. They quit. They don't come through the ghetto when So
no, they don't.
so but out there in Hawaii, they be beating the streets.
Some neighborhoods though, but those like kind of speaking of that, my brother one year, this one of his friends he's known since like elementary school had a Halloween party years ago. It was probably like 10, 12 years ago or something. And it was at the Enumclaw Golf Country Club, and he rented out the little banquet like room, the banquet building, and then so my brother dressed up with like a bicycling Mormon for Halloween. He had the bike hat on and the black backpack, and then he wore a black slacks with like a white button-up shirt and a
short sleeve
whole thing. Yeah, the short sleeve one. I have a picture of it in the photo album. And then I got a Cheech from Up in Smoke Halloween costume, and then I was carrying around the big like fake joint, the big giant, like the big joint that was like that long. It was like a stuffed one, but it was like humongous, and it was like about that big around at the end, an inch and a half at the end.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to become a doctor someday. Yeah. Let's see. What does you say, Mars?
I had some Christmas caroler came to my door only to find out they were Jehovah's Witnesses giving out watchtower pamphlets.
Yeah.
They give out like some religious brochures or pamphlets or something. And they do it. Come to our church. That's what they say a lot of the time. Come to our church or blah blah blah.
To each other in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and they're still getting married to each other.
Yeah. Mormons,
sounds like Kentucky and Bahol. They're all related to each other up on this hill. They still be going out. This is my boyfriend, Uncle Daddy.
Yep. And it's kind of a big thing because like there's a big Mormon college in the United States, Brigham Young University is like the biggest Mormon college in the United States. And like kind of speaking of that, like Brigham Young, you can't have any females over at your dorm room at all. This is one of their rules at the college. Even if you're not going to do anything, you can't even bring them over, or it's against the rules.
Yeah. Was that kids caroler nowadays is different? Yeah. Well, we've seen them. We've seen some of the carolers that are not too bad, and then we've seen some that are.
But they demand money, right? True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Practice all week. No, they don't be practicing.
They're all out keying off.
I've never heard them sound good.
Like one singing a couple seconds after the other one, the same verse, because they're all out of sync. That's what they were. I saw a lady. It's a Tanae and Bim 2 times, and she was maybe like Timmy probably I think was there. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and she has a sorry store, and so some young kids came up to get something from the sorry store, and she had them start singing like some Christmas songs and some other stuff. They were really cute. They were like the 2 girls are probably I don't know 7, 8 years, 9 years old or something. They looked, and then there was a boy too there. I noticed with sorry stores too, like a lot of the parents send their kids to go get the stuff, and the kids are buying Ginebra gin and cigarettes.
Right. The fire eaters come around too. I don't know about all that. I don't want nobody eating fire around my house.
The fire eaters? Oh, I remember those. Yeah, they have those in Hawaii. The fire eaters, you can get those at like luau's.
Yeah. BT had a video with the fire eaters, so you had to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the Philippines. The fire eaters.
They're trained because I wouldn't do it. I'd burn my mouth.
If you did not pass out in a cornfield, you're not from the. Well, Ronnie, I hate to tell you, there's a lot of people who haven't even seen a good cornfield.
Don't pass out the cornfield. It might be like the Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
Remember the Stephen King movie?
I'm in Indiana, so there's cornfields everywhere here. So.
Oh yeah.
We played in the cornfields as teenagers.
In Indiana too.
Teenagers with trucks, we'd go driving through the cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
There's a lot of corn mazes probably during the fall too, Halloween. A lot of corn mazes. Because you're one of the states like Indiana, Iowa, Nebraska. They're all in corn.
Uh-oh, JG's on vacation. Uh-oh.
One thing I got to do.
Cleaning up, man. I gotta clean up. I got a huge stack of mail I gotta get through. I do not want to get through it either. I'm afraid I might find where I owe somebody money or something.
Yeah, I owe some company money.
Like I hate opening up a letter I didn't know I owed somebody some money or something. Like damn.
Mm-hmm. Or you open something that's like unmarked. It's like no. It says no post is necessary on the envelope, but then it's like got no writing, just has your address on it, has no address on it or what it says, and you open it up. It's the Red Cross again asking for more donation because I donated a couple times to them for like a hurricane relief or something, like $5 or $10 a hurricane relief, and they're like, well, they want me to donate more. Send it to me every damn month.
Salt Lake City, the headquarters, yeah. Yeah, actually, I was surprised to see so many Mormons there in Hawaii, and also the Jehovah Witnesses.
Oh, Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witness are the ones that don't celebrate holidays, right?
And yeah, they do all kinds of weird shit.
I
We
think that's what
used
I had a
we used
lady. I
to
think
like a fire drill when the Jehovah Witness was in the neighborhood when we was kids. My mom would be like, "Get down, close the curtains, get down, hide."
I think that was a lady.
It's like a fire drill in the
The
house.
girl I went to elementary school with. I think she was Jehovah's Witness because she didn't celebrate like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, birthdays. I don't think she even celebrated her birthday because we were in class one time. This is like 4th grade or 5th grade, and the teacher wanted to like do something for her birthday, and she goes, "No, I'm Jehovah's Witness.
Right.
We don't celebrate." And she was just being nice about it. She's like, "I don't celebrate." So
Yeah. I know they didn't. Back when I was a kid, I remember having a Jehovah Witness, and they didn't do the pledge allegiance to the flag.
yeah, they didn't do that either. So they would
They
she
would
didn't have
sit
to
in the
do
back
it.
of the class or whatever. Like,
Do kids even do that anymore in school in America?
I don't know. I don't have any kids in school.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know the rest of it.
Right.
And then it would go on for like probably 30 seconds or something,
Right.
20, 30 seconds. And then you would go like this and stand up and go and hold your hand like that.
Well, they do in the Philippines. They have a flag raising ceremony every morning.
Oh,
that
that's
our
cool.
Our kids go out there and line up, right, Mars? And raise the flag, and they also sing and exercise. They do some type of exercise too, right?
Right.
Like Zumba dance or like dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcy should do a video talking about what flag raising ceremony in the. I know they're out of school right now, but when he gets back in school and
yeah, because
it's show what they do and talk about it.
Break.
This is why they do it. Here's what
Christmas
they do.
break.
Yeah, they're Christmas.
Kids are out of school here too, I believe. Let me see. They
here
too.
Here in Indiana, the kids are not out of school. They don't get out till Friday, and then they get 2 weeks.
Oh, maybe that's when it is here too. Then. Because when I was in elementary school for the first little while, for like up until probably like 4 or 5 years, I was in like from kindergarten till about 5th grade, maybe. We would get 2 weeks for Christmas vacation, but then they split it up when I was probably 5th or 6th grade or something, and they started going to where they'd give you 1 week at Christmas, and then they'd give you a midwinter break at the beginning of February.
What is Hugh Jazz says? It's like cost effective to be a Jehovah's Witness. You don't have all those holidays.
And then they gave us a spring break too of a week in April. Sometime it was like the 1st or 2nd week of April. They gave us a spring break.
It's blurry.
In high school too, in junior high. I went to the same school district from when I was in kindergarten through 8th grade, and then I went a year and a half to the same high school my brother graduated from. Then me and my dad, and my mom and my dad sold the house eventually because he got a job in Spokane, so we moved over to Spokane, which Spokane's on the eastern side of Washington, about maybe 15, 20 miles from Idaho border. It's like about a half an hour drive to like Post Falls.
They took it all out of the school.
Close to Coeur d'Alene.
Well, I was glad it's not your eyes that are blurry there, PJB.
Speaking of
PJB, Timmy, thank you guys. Our members are in here. You guys see the little special thing by their name, and we appreciate that. We do have our membership turned back on. I'm plugging this real quick. So if you guys are interested, hey, we appreciate it.
And then one thing I love, there's like been for a while, probably for like since the summer or spring, where you could get monetized with like 3,000 watch hours and 5,000 sub, but it's only like partial monetization.
Yeah.
where you don't.
get the
I don't think you get
membership and stuff.
ads.
Yeah.
The 3,500 subs, 3,000 watch hours. Because I know some people go, man, I only need 3,000 watch hours. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't even know anything about that till someone started talking about it.
Right.
Probably in the summer.
Something changed. Yeah, there's a Pledge of Allegiance that we used to say. That's it right there. And then we appreciate you too, PJB. PJB, I don't know if I ever showed Merce, do you know if I ever put up a video or anything where I met Mr. PJB in person? You know, sometimes you get to meet some of your heroes there. So I met the ever famous PJB when he was there in Hawaii. So pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you met him like last year.
Yeah.
You've been in Hawaii for a while already.
Yeah, well, I was in Hawaii. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've been not in the Philippines for a long time.
Yeah, seems like longer and longer every day.
So
right, Merce? Especially when it's getting cold here. It seems like, oh man, it's been forever.
So how are you gonna get back to the Philippines?
Well, I'd had to take an airplane or a boat.
But then you said you had to do some court thing too to go back there.
Yeah, I have to wait till find out what the situation here in the States is going to be. So I might have to end up staying here in America for a while, and then we'll have to figure out about where we're all going to live and all that kind of stuff. But we'll see. I won't know anything till February, so that's the whole catch. And it's not even the end of December yet, so. That's February. I won't know everything, but you know it will start moving in February. So
it was a fun day. We had lunch together and a good visit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good visit. Yeah.
I've met 2 YouTubers so far that I know.
Have you? I got fortunate. I've met a few now.
I met Melody Merlindorf like over 2 years ago, in August of 2021, and then I met a guy you guys don't know, D9. He like streams every day, like 5 p.m. my time for like about 3 to 4 hours. And he makes beats on his stream, and then he talks to the stream, of course, and then he also does like retro gaming, and then he does uploads and some IRL streams too. But I met him because he was kind of cool. He lives in Utah. I can't remember what state, like Provo or something, maybe. I don't know. He lives in Utah. And then how I met him was he saved up like a year, and also people donated to him on his stream and through like PayPal and stuff. And he rented one of those dual axle tour buses. You know, it's probably like about a $500,000 tour bus he rented. And then he went from Utah to Spokane to Seattle to Portland to Chico to LA, and then to Las Vegas, and then back to Utah on a tour. And then he had 2 guys with him that he knew from YouTube that went on the tour bus with him. Most dad went with him too. And then one guy, they started doing stand-up. So one guy had a stand-up show, one-man stand-up show, and then his 2 other buddies, like D9 did it, like at least one stop he did it, and his other friend was doing it too. And then it was like $15 for a stand-up show. And I met him at North Star. What is it? North Star. It was like the lounge area, like the bar lounge area at North Seattle.
Let's see. It says, did you say you were all moving to the U.S.? We don't know yet. We haven't made any plans yet, but that could be the situation. We just don't know.
We're still praying for it.
Yeah, we're praying about it. See what happens.
That's where
I'll be in Tennessee in March, Bam. Will you still be in the U.S.? As I see it right now, I will probably be. I will probably be here in March. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's where BT is originally from, I believe. Tennessee.
I thought it was Georgia.
Because he's a Volunteers fan.
Yeah, Bam. My son is a preacher at the Salvation Army. He seems to enjoy it. That's awesome.
I didn't know they even had preachers at the Salvation Army. I thought Salvation Army was for like donations and stuff.
It is, but it is part of ministry. I understand it's you know, we don't really know what's going to go on. Swim to the Philippines.
I was born in Georgia, but he lived most of his life in Tennessee, or his younger years. But Montana, I heard's nice. I've never been to Montana, but my brother went there a couple years ago, I think, or 2.5 years ago, and he loved Montana. He has a friend that lives there. His friend.
We've talked about moving
my brother,
every place, right, Mark?
And me, and then he's known his friend probably for I don't know, 15 years, and he has a wife and 2 kids and a dog. He moved to Montana years ago. I've been to, I think when was the last comedy show I went to? I know a lady that does stand up. She goes to like small theaters, small clubs, like restaurants and bars, and does stand up. That's what she does for her job. And I met her through my mom, because my mom was friends with her mom, and then that's how I met her. And she's like in her early 30s, I think. 33.
Unfortunately, huge. That's an embarrassment. It's a comedy sketch that keeps on giving, but it makes me cry a little bit too.
Yeah, you can look that lady up. She has a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, a website. Monica Nevy's her name. She has a website where she posts her stuff. She has a podcast.
Welcome in, everybody. Hey guys, thank you for coming to our live stream.
She's pretty funny.
It's random when we get a chance to actually be on here together. Since our kids are out of school, Mercy has time right now to come live this time. Usually this is when we like to come live, but she's always out and about. And I don't have a computer to
Bye, Ronnie.
To be able to set these things up and stuff. So, and I don't know about going live on this phone.
The game's started yet.
Might blow up. Okay, Ronnie, we'll see you next time. Ronnie be hanging out with me on TikTok.
I wonder.
He's kind of famous on TikTok.
It's about to kick off the game.
The game is
the Seattle Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles don't need to win. I think they've already clinched. I think, but Seattle pretty much has to win, because how the freaking playoffs are, like in the division the Colts are in. There's 3 teams tied at 8-6.
Yeah.
Record, and then there's one team that's completely out of the division. But it's the Texans. Was it Texans, Jacksonville, and the Colts are all tied.
Yeah.
What's different about this year than like last year in the AFC is there's a bunch of good teams, but not one great team.
All we need is Popeye 1 and Nico. Yeah, I guess Popeye's not coming around no more. That's okay.
Yeah, Nico's been in the Philippines probably for like a month and a half already.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
He's hanging out with that. What's her name? The lady, and we've been joking with him when he streams sometimes. Yeah, he's gonna put a ring on it, because he hang out with Maria. I think Maria is her name.
Yeah. Eagles will choke.
I don't think so. I think the Seahawks are gonna lose again.
Yeah. We'll see.
The problem with Geno Smith is sometimes he holds on to the ball too long. Like when the blitz is coming, it'll be like 3rd down, and if it's passing on 3rd down, he'll like drop back and then hold on to the ball too long instead of trying to throw it away. He does it almost every time on 3rd down.
Speaking of Philadelphia, man, the Steelers, boy, they're looking pretty sad. I mean, we beat them up pretty good there the other night, but I think their coach is kind of they need to be looking at him.
Oh, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
He's been there like what, 15 years or 17 years.
I think he's too caught up in other drama stuff rather than coaching nowadays.
But now here's one thing though: will the Colts make it out of the division though? Because it's so tight right now that maybe 2 will make it out of the division, but probably not. The way it is, because the
Mixon, hi 2, hello. What's general here? Ask Kuya Britt where he's going for Christmas. You doing anything special for Christmas?
I go to Oregon every year. We leave like in the middle of the day on with my mom on Christmas Eve, which we're on the 24th, and we leave probably like noon or so, a little afternoon, and then we go to my mom's older sister's house. I've been doing that since I was, well, other than 1 year, because it was like 2021, I think. The 1 year they didn't do it because of the pandemic, and we had like some older people that didn't want to have a chance to get COVID. People that were like in their 80s, and so I do that, and then it's just me, my mom, and then sometimes my aunt and uncle go to one of my uncle's niece's house on his side of the family and go to do Christmas Eve for like a 2 or 3 hours over there. And then, but like last year, I don't think they did it last year. They didn't go over there. I don't, but, so then we'll just hang out at their house on the Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we do like some of my aunts and uncles come over, like my mom's younger sister, and then my mom's younger brother has cancer. And then, his daughter, and then like my aunt and uncle's house we stay at, their 2 kids come over, and then one of them has a kid, so then we all good do all that stuff. And so we have like 17 to 22 people most of the time. Then like one of my mom's younger sister's daughter comes with her son, who's like, I don't know how old he's now, like 14 or 15, and then her husband comes, her second husband comes, and we have like a big dinner, usually about 2 p.m. and then we do a gift exchange with the extended family.
Yeah. Mercy, are you still here? There she is.
What's up?
I just wondering about you. My battery's about to die, so I'm gonna have
That's
to.
Cool, Tim. Yeah, the veterans of foreign wars.
Yeah, me too.
You about to go?
Not my battery, but I had to go feed the dogs and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know they even still have those.
Live on the phone. I'll try to go live.
So, Tim was talking about one last
month. Thank you for coming up. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
We're going to have to get off of here, and we appreciate you coming up and hanging with us. You guys, everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Like I said, I only got only on the phone right now. I don't have a laptop or anything, so I got till the battery dies, especially when I'm using this. iPhone, you can only plug in one thing.
Yeah, you can only plug in the headphones.
Yeah, I got the headphones plugged in.
Thank you, Tim.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you again.
Well, one thing you can a tablet, but those are still money too. Yeah, like a Samsung or an iPad. Yeah. Bye, Sis Mercy. Bye, Bam. Bye, everybody in chat. I am out.
All right. Bye, Brett. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Again, those who blessed us today, we really appreciate that. Really do. And you guys, thank you. If you have a chance, play one of our playlists. We're trying to get our channel fired back up. We just don't know how to get this the rhythm to start sharing us out again, like it used to. Get our videos so people actually get to see them now, So we don't know how to get it fixed, but we're working on it. We're trying to make changes, and we'll see what happens. We don't expect to become famous YouTubers at this point, but when you only get 50 views on a video you spend ever how long making, it's like, ouch, what happened?
All right. Come on, let's go now.
All right, we gotta go. The battery's about to die. Thank you again. What do you want to say before we go?
Bye. You said it all.
Merry Christmas if we don't see you before Christmas. Huh?
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Hey everyone, we just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for spending your time with us today, for chatting with us in the comments, and for being a part of this amazing community. We appreciate each and every one of you who have supported us by tuning into our live streams, watching our videos, and interacting with us on social media. It means the world to us that we have such a dedicated and engaged audience. If you haven't already, we'd love for you to check out our YouTube channel, CheckouttheRileys. By subscribing to our channel, you'll be the first to know when we upload new content, and you'll be helping us to grow our community even further. So if you've enjoyed hanging out with us today and want to see more of our content, please hit that subscribe button and join the CheckouttheRileys. We promise you won't regret it. Thanks again for spending your time with us.